Okay, so let's check out Advent of Code. So today we're doing day 9. I've got my cappuccino and let's do this. I hope this gets solved faster than yesterday because it took me 2 hours and 45 minutes of streaming. But yeah, I think this will be good. Let's see, day 9, smoke basin. These caves seem to be lava tubes. Parts are even still volcanically active. Small hydrothermal vents release smoke into the caves that slowly settle like rain. If you can model how the smoke flows through the caves, you might be able to avoid it and be that much safer. The submarine generates a height map of the floor of the nearby caves for you, your puzzle input. Let's see, yeah, it says connection to chat is lost, so maybe something is not 100% with the API. Let's see if I can reload something. Chat in a new window. Okay, let's do that and see if we can, maybe I can put it here so that it's on stream. Let's see. The submarine generates a height map of the floor of the nearby caves for you, which is your puzzle input. Smoke flows to the lowest point of the area it's in. For example, consider the following height map. Okay, 2, 1, 9, etc. There's a 1 and a 0 that is highlighted. For the next one, nothing is highlighted. Then we have the 5 highlighted, then nothing is highlighted, and then the 5 is highlighted again. Okay. Let's see. Each number corresponds to the height of a particular location, where 9 is the highest and 0 is the lowest the location can be. Your first goal is to find the low points. The locations that are lower than any of its adjacent locations. Most locations have 4 adjacent locations, up, down, left and right. Locations on the edge or corner of the map have 3 or 2 adjacent locations, respectively. Diagonal locations do not count as adjacent. In the above example, there are 4 low points, all highlighted. 2 are in the first row, 1 and 0, 1 is in the third row, a 5, and 1 is on the bottom row, also a 5. Okay, so that means that you have to check that you are the lowest for all your surrounding parts. So not diagonally, I think. Okay. Oh, this is pretty fun actually. I already like this. I'm really wondering what the part 2 will be, but yeah, I like this idea already. Let's see. In the above example, there are 4 low points. Yeah, we had that. The risk level of a low point is 1 plus its height. Okay. In the above example, the risk levels of the low points are 2, 1, 6 and 6. The sum of the risk levels, therefore 15. Find all of the low points on your height map. What is the sum of the risk levels for all low points in your height map? Okay. It's a big map, but that's fine. Okay, let's do this. This is fun. So this will be a 2-dimensional array, I think, or just an array within an array. Let me see. Yeah. Let's see. So we first take the lines. To char array to array. Right. So let me see. For int y is 0, y smaller than lines.count, length actually, increment y. Do the same for x. So let's see, const int, no, let's just say int rows equals lines.length, int cols is lines 0.length. You can just do rows cols, right, like that. Okay. We just move this out of the way to here. And I'm just thinking, if x larger than, okay, we can also do like int last row is rows minus 1, int last col is cols minus 1. So we do if x is larger than 0, then we can look to the left. But we already know that one. Okay, let's just make it dumb for now, and I can optimize it later if I have to. So let's just do, okay, we have int val is 0. We do val is lines y x. And each of these is a number, right? So we do okay. Haha, my extension doesn't do that. So I can also make this happen for an enumerable of like this. We can make this for a char array as well. Right. That's probably more efficient to just offset the ASCII, but yeah, this will work. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so this is now a list of ints, okay, which is fine. Oh, now this wants count, right? Okay, sure, that is fine. So we have that. Those are all the numbers. Let me think. So we do if and val larger or equal to lines y x minus 1. Continue. No. Continue. We do if x is smaller than last goal. We check that one. So we do if x is y larger than 0 and val larger or equal to lines y minus 1. Continue. This and x, right? And we do if y smaller than last row and val larger or equal to lines y plus 1 x. Continue. List int x, int y, int val. Actually, yeah. Why not? Val lowest And here we can do lowest add x, y, val for each var x in lowest point in lowest console right line. Bum ba dum ba dum. So we do x, y, val point like this. Okay. And we need to sum, actually we take all of those plus 1, right? So int danger is 0, danger plus equals point dot val plus 1, console dot right line, danger, danger. Okay, so this should be the first one. Let me override the example for now. I can just do input haha, not example. Okay, I coded it correctly. That is fine. Let's just do it like this. Run it. So this should give 15, and that is correct. So let's run it on the real input. Boom, 585. Boom, so that was a quick part run. So now for the curveball, let's see. Next you need to find the largest basins so you know what area are most important to avoid. A basin is all locations that eventually flow downward to a single low point. Therefore, every low point has a basin. A bassin. Although some bassins are very small. Locations of height 9 do not count as being in a basin, and all other locations will always be part of exactly one basin. Okay, the size of a basin is the number of locations within, including the low point. The example above have 4 basins. Okay, the top left, top right. Okay, so it's edged by, okay, so that is just walking them until you hit a 9. That is cool. Find the 3 largest basins and multiply the size together. In the above example, 9 times 14 times 9, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, okay. That's fine. Bum, 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 bum. Lowest. Okay, so we do for each var basin and basins. And we do dictionary x comma y int x int y int sizes is new. Actually, it doesn't need to be a dictionary at all. It can just be a list because I won't use the key to look up anyways. Yeah, okay. Int size. Like that, okay. So now we can just expand, right? I've written this in the past before. So it's just like a flood algorithm thing, but I can't really remember. I should probably just keep track of which indexes I've hit and what when I can't go out anymore, I'll just follow it. Let me think. So we can do hash set int parts blah. Let me just declare this outside here and do parts.clear to save some allocation stuff. So now you just want to walk in each direction and see if we can add them. So let's see. I'm just thinking if I need to make this a recursive call thing. I can do it like this. I have an idea. Int found is 0. Do while found larger than 0. Right? Now I can go over each one of the parts. So do parts dot add basin dot x basin dot y. Right. So we have our parts here. Now I can do for each for part in parts to array. And I can just say new parts so that I don't have to call copy that list again. So I can do list xy. I can also make this a hash set. New parts is okay. I don't need to do found. I can do new parts dot clear. Actually, I can do, new parts, but clear. And I do parts there, that's good. And I do for each for part in parts. I don't have to array that. And then I can do new parts that count larger than 0. I do this in here. And I do this thing. This becomes part.x y Let me see. This becomes I also need the input here. So let's see. So that is lines. So I also need to put that in here. Lines, comma, of that. So that is good. I need to do this again. It's all fine. I probably should have just stuck part 2 inside of that. Okay, and then we do part.val. Actually, we don't care about part.val. We just want to make sure that this one is smaller than 9. Smaller than 9. Oh, smaller than 9, smaller than 9. Okay. So let's remove all these statements here. Dun, dun, dun. And in this case, you want to do .add part.x minus 1 comma y part.y. So this expands our search. Boom, 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 boom. This one will be x plus y. This one will just be x, but y minus 1 plus 1. Okay. And we want to do if parts contains part. Dun, 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 dun. No, that makes no sense. It's actually this target here that we want to do. I can probably just do int x y here and do x is part dot x minus 1, y is part dot y. Let me just do it like this, int y int target, and I can do target is, and now we do this, that we have it as a key as well. So we do if parts that contains target continue. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see if target larger than 0 and target.i, target.x smaller than 9, new parts that add target. Okay. So I just update target each time here. Ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. This just becomes target x and target. So like this every time. Let me just put this inside here. Right. So here we do target x plus y, right? And then we do x, y minus y, plus y. Okay, so this should get us the new parts. So we do if, so here we can do parts that add right union with new parts. So this modifies it and adds the range there. I can just do it here actually. I can just do if new parts count larger than 0, add them. Okay, and now that we do this, we can say sizes dot add. We do person.x, person.y, parts.count. Right, and let's write out all of them for now. For each part person sizes, console.write line. And we do x comma dot parts. Right, so we do %x comma dot x, %y, size. Okay, so let's switch back to the test input to make sure that this new code works. One 0055 danger 15. I think we have a loop here. Let's see. Okay, how many sizes do we have? Size just one. Why is this so slow? Okay. Am I doing something wrong here? Let me think. Let's see. Okay, so we have a target here that's not in parts yet. So it added a new part, which was the target 9,3. Let's see, new parts. Wait. Let me see, because I think I need to. This is wrong. Let me see if this is better. Yeah, okay. 1, 9, 12, 8. Okay, the last one isn't correct. And this one says 1, so that's not correct either. 1, 9, 12, 8, that's wrong. So it's not picking up a point. Okay, so let's just walk through this. So parts starts at 1,0, right? Okay. So target is 0, 0. Ah, why is this this larger than 0 should not be here? It should actually, it should be here, but it should be larger or equal to, because it should include those, contrary to what we had before. Okay, 3, 9, 49. Okay, so now it works. I think this might be, knock on wood, a fast one today. I deserve that as after yesterday, but let's not jinx it. Okay. Now we need to have the 3 biggest ones and then multiply them. Okay. So now we do sizes that order by descending x dot size, take 3 okay, part sizes is no, answer biggest, let's go on biggest. Long answer is 0, and now it's actually biggest at first. Okay, we just do 0 times 1 times 2, like that. So right line, answer, okay, didn't even need to have a long here. Boom, and it's correct. So yeah, we did that pretty quickly, I think. Nice. Let's see, personal stats, part 1. So it just took 20 minutes to write part 2. So that's not bad. So yeah, I don't think there was anybody watching actually, but or my YouTube stats are wrong. So yeah, nobody to talk to or compare notes with, but yeah, this was fairly quick. Just like a pathfinding, or at least like a flood fills thing. Yeah, so not bad. Half an hour to finish part 1 and part 2. Can't be mad at that. So that means I'll go to bed early today. My wife will be happy to hear that. So yeah, thanks everybody that watched this, and see you tomorrow for hopefully another not too bad one. Bye bye. Okay, something went wrong, so I might still be live streaming. There seems to be an issue with YouTube Studio, so maybe there were people watching and talking, I just can't see it. So, let me see. It switched accounts on me. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, that is annoying. Let me see. For some reason, it signed out my YouTube account, so I'm not even sure if I'm still streaming right now, or if I'm even streaming to the right channel. This is so weird. Let's see. Yeah, see, I'm still live. So I don't know who saw or if you chatted. YouTube messed up a bit. I'm sorry about that. So I didn't see any chat or any stats actually for watchers. So if you talk to me during chat, I'm really sorry. I will try to end the stream once again right now. So a bit of YouTube difficulties. See you tomorrow.